Good morning, welcome to BodyFlow. It's been a while since I've taught. I can't wait until we get started. If you are brand new to this program, there are so many different options. You'll hear me say level 1, level 2, level 3. You can always stay with the lower option. When you need to, take a break, and if you can't do something that I'm doing, then change it up, and then we'll get back to it whenever you can. All right, let's go ahead and get started. My name is Danielle, and I'm a personal trainer and a group exercise instructor here at the club, and we can't wait to see you. So we're going to be starting in a child pose. So you're going to just sit back, and you can have your knees wide, or you can have them closer. Now I just want you to put your forehead on the mat, relax your shoulders, and I want you to just breathe. So right now, you've taken the first step, and you're going to make yourself stronger. Now you're going to just come up, you're going to just take one arm and slide it through, and you can turn your head if it feels good. We're all at different places, so you might be up higher, you might be down lower. It's just honoring the body. Now let's go ahead and switch to the other arm. It's called threading the needle. Now if your head can't touch, that's okay. And if you wish, just release. Focus on your breath. Your breath is what's going to get you through this next 55 minutes. Now I invite you to go into a horse stance. So your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips, round like an angry cat. And then you're going to take your opposite arm and your opposite leg and reach. Then another cat. And if you're struggling with balance, you can always touch your toe to the floor. Let's do 2 more. Can we inhale and exhale? And then really reach. Draw the belly up. One more. Round like an angry cat. Feel that stretch. And one more time, point. Now we're going to slowly go into a down dog. So tug your toes, lift your hips, and I invite you to press back. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. Take one heel, press it down. It's called walking the dog. You can go slow, you can go faster. You can always go into a child pose if you need a break. Just make sure you're pressing through the palms. And if it hurts, find a different modification. One more time. Now we're going to bend the knees. We're going to lift the tail. Take your rib cage. Try to press it back to your thighs. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. Just keep lifting the tail. And let the breath help you. Now gently press the heels down. And if they can't touch, like mine, that's okay. Now slowly walk your feet into your hands. And I'm going to have you go all the way to the edge of the mat. And you're going to relax your head and you're going to relax your shoulders. If this is too low, place your hands on your shins. Now we're getting ready to do some sun salutations. So slowly rise. Extended knot pose. Back to the forward fold. Hands to the shins, flat back. Back to the forward fold. Leg close stepping back, down dog. Rolling forward, follow me, let's warm up, drop to the knees, coming down halfway. Then lower your hips, it's called a baby cobra. Sitting back, tucking the toes, down dog. Leg closest to knee, steps forward. If it doesn't make it, it's okay, help it. Stepping forward, forward fold. Rising. Forward fold. Hands to the shins, flat back. Forward fold. Leg furthest from me. Steps it back. Stepping back, down dog. Slowly roll forward. If you're ready to advance, keep the knees lifted. Come down halfway. Tuck your toe, and it's called an up dog. Tuck the toes again. Bend your knees, leg furthest from me. Reach it forward. If it doesn't make it, help it. Stepping forward, forward fold. Rising, inhale. And we exhale. Hands to the shins, inhale. To the floor, exhale. Leg closest to me. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog, pressing back. Inhale, rolling forward. You can always drop to the knees. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, pushing strongly. Squeeze your butt. Exhale, pressing back. Bend your knees. Inhale. As we exhale, lean forward. Exhale, forward fold. We rise. Or advance, if you wish. Hands to the shins. Forward fold. Step one leg, or jump it back. Now, everybody, down dog. Bringing it forward. Drop to the knees if you wish. Coming down halfway. Baby cobra or up dog. Squeeze your butt. Down dog. You can always bend your knees, step it in one leg, or you can jump it forward. Everybody together. Rise. Forward fold. Hands to the shins. How would you like to do the next set? Leg furthest from me if you have one leg. Now, everybody, down dog. Floating forward. Coming down halfway. Baby cobra or up dog. Down dog, pressing back. You can jump or step it forward. All the way forward fold. Another set. This is warming all of us. Forward fold. If you need to, you can always take a break. Hands to the shins. And forward fold. Step or jump. Everybody, down dog. Floating forward. Coming down halfway. Baby cobra or up dog. Down dog. You can step. You can jump. Forward fold. Rise. Yay. All right, we have our strength track. So again, step to the very front of your mat. Tuck your toe. It's a chair pose. Check my toes, wiggle them. So I don't want the knees pressing, the hips are coming back. Tuck the toe, breathe. Now I want you to open. Drop the shoulders. Are you still wiggling those toes? Always an option, hip width apart and up higher. Now the leg closest to me. Takes a big step back, put the heel down, and square your hips. Bend the knee, and sink. So if it's open, just focus on trying to turn before you go into that depth. Now we're gonna open, warrior two. Knee over the ankle, pressing, hammer through the back leg. And you're light on top. If you want more, you always have the option to lift your heel. Sun warrior. Arm comes up. You can stay right up, or you can go even deeper. Breathe. Feel that stretch. Breathe. Now if your heel's lifted, lower down, straighten the front leg, and reach. As far as you can, roll that shoulder, hand comes down, triangle. If you're ready for more, sink it deeper. Then keep reaching up to the ceiling, and if you can, try to look up. If you want more, your top hand wraps around. Just breathe. Always an option is right here. You never have to go all the way down. Slowly rise. Let's go to the other side of the mat and start again. Chair pose, super important. Tuck that tail. Arms come up. It's time to hold on to the world. So again, the leg closest to me. Big step out, put the heel down, take the time and square. Arms come up, and when you're ready for more depth, you sink. So how do I turn? I lift and I turn. Warrior two. I can always be up higher, or I can sink it deeper. A good way to know is if your ankles are under your wrist. You can lift. If it hurts the knee, then I really invite you to put the heel back down. Sun warrior. Can we bring the arm up? And can we invite our eyes to follow the sun? Sinking it further, if that's for you today. If your heel's lifted, lower it, straighten the leg, and I invite you to reach as far forward as you can. Then let your arms fall. So we don't want to collapse. We want to keep reaching right up to that sun. And we can always sink the arm deeper. And if it's right for you today, wrap that arm. Does it feel good to look up? Feel those muscles engaged. They're saying thank you. Now slowly come to the center. Evaluate and see how you feel. If you need a little break, it's a perfect time to take it right now. If you're ready for more, it's a wide squat. Arms come up, and I'm gonna go deep into a squat. So I want you to focus on the knees, pressing out to the pinky toes. Squeeze your butt, and if you can, look up. Now, I have more. If you want it, lift your heels. Breathe. And release. Whew. So now that we've shredded the legs, it's time for balancing. If you're new to BodyFlow, you may want to move off the mat. I'm going to stay on the mat. I'm going to turn sideways for just a moment to show you that we're lifting the heels. Your hands are going to come up, and your eye gaze looks up. Now lower and eye gaze to me. Tree pose. Put your weight into one leg, toe to the floor. Level 1. Level 2, below the knee, never on. Level 3 is where we hook. Then we're going to bring the hands right to the center. Now evaluate and see how you feel good. If you feel good, bring those arms up. And if you're ready for more of a challenge, hand under the leg. The highest option is to grab it and to extend. You got it, beautiful. Now, feet together. Can we lift the heels again? Can we look up? Squeeze everything. And if your tree moves, that's okay, we can replant. Slowly lower. Let's do the other side. Toe to the floor, open the knee, squeeze your butt. Hand. Can always grab it and place it. It's okay. Just stay here. Some days are more of a struggle. Some days it's a little bit easier. If you're ready to advance, arms come up, eye gaze can follow. Or if you want more, hand under the knee. Now let's say you can't grab your foot, but you can still invite yourself to extend. And if this is your extension, that's perfectly fine. Feet together. I'm going to turn sideways. Take one hand, and if you can't, grab the instep of your foot. If there's no way, just bring your foot up. Dancer's pose. I can stay here, or I'm going to invite myself to lean forward. If you have your foot, push it away. And for more, bend that knee. Slowly release. Let's do the other side. So some days, it's easier. And other days, no matter what we do, we can't grab that foot. So I might want to just stay here. Or if I'm okay to wiggle wobble because I know I'm making myself stronger. If you have it, push it away. Take that challenge and just see where it takes you today. And rise. Whew. Are you guys ready to come down to the floor? All right, if you have one mat, you might want to turn it horizontal and then come on down. So we're going to start in a swan pose. Depending on the flexibility of your hips, you might be here at 90-90. If you want more, your leg is long. And if you can rise it. So I told you, the breath is going to take us where we want to go. So can we keep the spine nice and long and then reach forward as far as you can. Your forehead can touch, and I invite you to rock your hips. And if this is for you today, then simply stay up higher. Now to advance, I'm going to move my hands in the direction of the knee, and I'm going to press that hip away. If it doesn't feel good, go right back where you were. Now we're going to be working on the mermaid. If you would like to, follow me. I'm going to show you the easier option. That's where you lower the hips, grab the inside of your foot, and we're going to attempt to slide it right to your elbow. Then your arm comes up. So we don't have to worry too much about balance because our hip is to the floor. Slowly release. It only took me a year to learn that. Let's do the other side. So we have the other side, and we're going to bend the knees. That might be you today. Or just invite yourself. See if it feels good to have it long. And that advance is to have both hips lifted. And you want this front foot strong to protect your knee. Now let's go forward. Now invite your hips to rock side to side. So you've seen the advanced options, and if you know that's just not for you, I invite you to stay here. Or we're gonna move the hands in the direction of the knee and press that hip. So I'm gonna go back to that mermaid. If you've been able to do the other part, we're gonna try with the hip lifted. We're gonna have the hand to lead us up. We're gonna slide it. And so now my hip is lifted, so I have to work on balance by turning and breathing. Perfect, beautiful. All right. So we're going to start in a star pose. The soles of your feet touch. Your hands come back behind. Now, if you wish, I'm going to say a lot of people are going to want to stay here. And the next part is a half locust. So I'm going to put one leg, and the other one can go right on top. It can stay on the floor, anywhere on the shin. The most advanced is to have that strong foot and breathe. If you're ready for more, I'm going to come down here and I have my elbows. I'm going to press my knee up into the elbow and I'm going to bring it back down. Can we do it with a breath? Can we inhale as we lift that knee? And exhale as we lower it. You can always stay right where you are. You never have to lift that knee. This is just helping it to get a little bit deeper. Now we're going to bring the arm out to the side and we're going to reach up. Now this is where I have a limitation. I cannot bring my elbow to the floor, but you may. I invite you to look up. And if you want just a little bit more, try your palm. When you turn that palm, it like opens all right through the rib cage. You're gonna find where you're comfortable looking. It might be looking up, or it might be looking down. We're here for a while, which is a good thing. Slowly release. So we're going to do that star pose again. Soles of the feet, hands behind, and lift. So if you don't like the half locust, stay right here. It's still a wonderful hip opener. If you're with me, you're going to put the other foot under, and the other leg goes on top. To the shin. Foot strong. So this is not strong. This is what I mean by strong. It's flexed. And again, hands right back behind. And if you want more, that's where you're going to bring the elbows. Drawing the belly in. Pushing the knee into the elbow. Pushing the elbow into the knee. And release. So you might feel it deep in that hip bone. If it doesn't feel good, then please stop. If it feels really good, just keep going. One more time. Lift and release. Now we're going to do that beautiful side bend. And again, we're here for a while. Relax your shoulders. And don't let my limitation hold you back. You can always go to your elbow. So because I can't, I'm going to open up and look up, and then I'm going to add that palm. And slowly release. We're getting ready to go into our Pilates. It's 5.5 minutes. So you take a break. Guess what? Nobody can see you. So take a break when you need to. You're going to lay on your back. Now, I'm going to show you the core moves. So it's going to be a double. 1, 2, and a switch. So that's the main move. You can go ahead and join me. Try not to touch your elbow to the knee. That's not the point. Elbows stay out. If you want more, lengthen. always have your head to the floor. Modify to what works best for you. Now singles. You can always tap down. Perfect. You can always slow down. Now we have another move. It's going to tap your foot. 4, 3, 2, 1, and open and reach for 4. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you push through the heels? 4, 3, 2. Now make it all about the heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. More. Arms behind your head. Then reach between. Now I don't want you to forget about your tailbone. As you're pushing the heels, lift the tailbone slightly. Now we're going to break it into 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, Now I'm going to show you an option. 1, 2, boom. If you need to, you can keep your feet to the floor. 1, 2, up to you. Are you ready for a break? Bring your knees into your chest. We are halfway. This is the perfect time to stay here until I tell you to join us. If you want more, if you're a diehard, your feet come up. Reach, reach, reach. Can you touch your toes? You can always do this with your head to the floor. All right, we're starting over. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Win it out. Lengthen. Now I want you to think about the knee. The knee that comes in should stop right over your hip and not come to your chest. I'm being mean because it's harder. Back to the 4 taps. 4, 3, 2, 1, push. 4, 3, 2, 1, push. Breathe in. 4 short breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. 4 breaths. Back to 2. 1, 2. Now you're probably thinking, is this song done? Guess what? My class always feels this way when we get to this part. So you're not alone. We're going to finish bicycle. It's about 45 seconds. If you need to, tap your toes. I see the finish line. Who's going to join me? Elbows out. Take a break when you need to. This is the last 8 counts. I think, if not, you can't even throw egg on me. I think I like the slide. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. And done. Woo. I invite you to turn over and go into a child pose. Breathing, forehead down. So we focused on the belly. Now we're going to be focusing on the back. If you have not been doing back exercises, please listen to your body. Take a break when you need to. I love this song. I hope you can hear it over the static. Now check it out. Level 1, you're going to stay on your knees. 1, 2, and you're going to come forward, draw the belly out. Level 2, you're going to go into a down dog. Bend your knees and power forward. 1, 2, power forward. 1, 2, shoulders over the wrist. Draw everything up to the ceiling. Now I have more. Of course. 1, leg closest to me and lift. 1, leg furthest from me, lifts. Can you do it with the knees down? Absolutely. 1, 2, and lift. Now you don't think that could possibly be it, do you? Higher option is a firefly. 1, 2, push up. 1, 2, elbow to the knee, push up. 1, 2, push. One more. 1, 2, push. Now everybody, lower to the belly. Reach one hand and grab the outside of your foot. Flex your foot. This is a half bow. For those of you who know where to go, you can go into a full bow. Now you're gonna pull shoulders, squeeze your butt. This is part 1. We do this 2 times. So your feet come down, they're super glued. Your arms go back. Now I'm gonna ask you not to listen. You're gonna look down. Can you push your thighs into the floor? Can you squeeze your butt? Now no matter what I tell you to, your feet stay down to the floor. So we're gonna power this move, and if it's not for you, arms come to the front. You're reaching as far forward as you can. Now your elbows pull back. Your elbows touch your side and you're looking down. Go. Forward. Now pull the elbows. Looking down, squeeze your butt. Again. Forward. Now pull the belly button. I put a sticker bird under your belly button. You're pulling back. You gotta lift that belly. And a break. If you did the half bow, you're gonna grab the other foot. If you did the full bow, go ahead and grab them both again. So if you can't grab your ankle, grab your pant leg, or just have your foot there and reach. All right, our second locust. If you need less, eye gaze to me. I invite you to alternate. This is a perfect opportunity. Or if you're with me, toes to the floor. The top of your feet are touching the floor. You're squeezing your butt. You are not looking at me. You're looking down to protect your neck. If you're ready for more, reach forward. Now pull your elbows to your side. You're lifting for height. You're squeezing your butt. Going for length, forward. Do you feel it? Listen to your body. If it's saying it's tired, I need you to take a break. I don't want you to pay for this. Forward. When you come back, squeeze your butt right now. Squeeze. Now, hands to the floor. Child pose. This is a perfect opportunity to take a break. Or if you're ready for more, you're gonna go into a down dog. You can go back, back, and forward. If you want more, lift. 1, 2, lift. If you want more fireflies, you are officially my diehard. 1, 2. If you're here, guess what? You are my diehard. Now I'm taking out the push-up and I'm just reaching. We have 2 more. You might start hearing me breathe heavy. I can't wait until you breathe heavy. Now everybody, child Breathe. Do you feel good? Whew. We have 2 more working tracks. This is about twists. The leg closest to me is going to step forward. Twisting, well, sometimes we twist the wrong way. There's no right or wrong. Take the leg closest and step it forward. Check that your knee is over your ankle. Can you turn to the knee and wrap your arm? Now, if you want more, I'm going to step my foot out a little bit wider and drop the knee, and then I'm going to look over my shoulder. This feels good. If it doesn't, foot to the floor. If you want more, eye gaze to me. Tuck your toe, lift the back leg, and bring that arm up. And you can wrap that arm behind. Now, this is where people get twisted. Hand to the floor, and you walk your hands to your other foot. If you accidentally moved your feet, the leg closest to me steps forward. Drop the knee, and eye gaze looks to me. So hopefully you have a knee and your eye gaze. If not, you're doing the pregnancy option. Good job. Wrap that hand and drop. When you drop, check that that knee is over the ankle. Only if you want more. Bring it a little bit wider and drop. Can you look behind you? Breathe. So the foot becomes solid. Tuck your back toe, lift your back leg, and open. If it hurts the knee, I encourage you to drop it. Really power through the thigh and push through your back heel. And wrap that arm behind. Now this is a little bit more advanced. So you can always go into a child pose, or you're going to come with me to a down dog. I want you to think about your opposite hand going under, and you're going to attempt to grab or tap your ankle, and you're going to look in one direction. Lift your tail. If this does not feel good, this is your option. It's just like what we did when we began. Now let's go back to the down dog. And let's bring the other hand under. Grabbing the ankle, the calf, or even your thigh. Pushing back and breathing. Hand to the floor, have a seat, and face me. Legs long. Take your hand and gently shift your sitting bones back. Level 1, legs stay long. Bend one leg, cross it, and turn. If you feel like you can do a little bit more, you can bend that bottom leg. So right now, I'm giving it a hug if I have any limitations in my back. But if I want a little more, my elbow goes to the front, and I'm using it as a lever. I'm going to focus on dropping the shoulders away from the ears. I can look to the wall, or I can even look behind me. Advanced. That hand can reach for your front foot. You can extend and open your back arm. We have one goal. How straight of a line can you get? And how tall can you become? Slowly release. Let's do the other side. So take foot, cross it. I was really worried. It sounded like the music was going to stop. I was like, uh-oh. Give it a hug. Now you're going to bend. Only if you want more. So this is where we're comfortable. We're still getting a great workout, but if you want more, elbow, and then you're gonna gently twist. This is where a lot of us are. Drop those shoulders. The highest option, hand reaches, back arm can lift. Then I want to see the shoulders drop away, and I want to see you lengthen through the crown of your head. And if your leg is lifted, I encourage you to push through that heel. So we're getting into the IT band by crossing it. Got it. All right, one more working track. This is all about the hamstrings. So I encourage you to go out wide. This is not for everybody. If that's not for you, go ahead and bend. That's going to be a lot easier. So take the hip, shift it back, and I want you to focus. Breathing, opening through the chest. And only if it feels good to you today. Keeping the spine nice and long. And coming forward. So you might only be here. You might come down further. Close your eyes. This is you negotiating with your body. This is our last working track, and it's getting us ready for a beautiful 12-minute relaxation. So it's allowing our body to start to cool down. I want you to slowly walk your hands in. Gently close your legs, and then roll onto your back. So take a moment, just close your eyes and bring one leg up to the ceiling. The other leg can be bent, or you can have it go long. Some of us might be holding under the knee, others where the ankle is. And the highest option is to take your peace fingers to your big toe and push the heel. Now I'm going to slowly extend the other leg. I'm going to let it hover 2 inches above the ground. I'm going to take my top leg and I'm going to push the heel. Using my breath, I'm going to take a deep breath in. I'm going to lift my head and shoulders, trying to bring the nose to the knee. But if I feel straight in the neck, I lower. I'm going to lower the head down. I'm going to take the leg out to the side. Now, as I do so, my other leg needs to be solid because I don't want the hips to rock. You might hold with the peace fingers, or you may not. Try and keep your hips level. One side is done. Gently bend, and let's do the other. Slowly lifting that leg up. Now, as I do, I want to make sure that the hip is relaxed, that the shoulders are to the floor, and that the head is relaxed. And so in order to do that successfully, I might need to move my hands. Flexing your foot is like opening the door to the muscles. You can stay there, or you can slowly extend your other leg. Let it hover, and you can decide. You can slowly lift your head, looking at the knee, pushing through the slowly bring out the leg to the side while keeping the hips square to the floor. If it's rolling like this, just put more effort into the leg that's long. Slowly bend your knees. Now is the time for you to go ahead and grab a coat if you want, or a blanket. We're going to be doing 12 minutes of relaxation. So I want you to take a moment, and I want you to feel all the muscles that you just worked. And if you completed this full hour, right now I want you to tell yourself, thank you. Thank you for making yourself stronger than yesterday. Every time you take this opportunity to work out, you are making yourself stronger. And then you can continue to help those with you. Reach out to somebody because they might need encouragement. We're in this together. So hopefully you're nice and relaxed. And I want you to take a moment, and I want you to just listen to this beautiful piece of music. If you're seated, make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. If you haven't closed your eyes, go ahead and close them now. Become one with your breath. See where it enters and see where you can let go. And invite any thoughts that you have right now to come into your in-breath. And invite those thoughts to dissolve away as you exhale. You know that you're successful when you feel your shoulders release. When you feel your spine, the hips, and your thighs. What can we do to become balanced? A lot of us have one area tighter than the other. Allow that breath to flood that tightness and to release. I want you to take this next 5 minutes, and I want you to allow your mind, your body, to think of everything positive that has happened within this last 4 weeks. Anything negative, just let it go. I want nothing but positive. Have you been able to see more sunrises, more sunsets? Maybe you've been able to clean and organize. Maybe you've been with your loved do hope that nobody feels like they're in this by themselves. We're in this together. And we are stronger. Feel the breath, the energy flowing through your body. There's only one reason, and that's because of you and the power that you have brought into your workout. So I want you to feel that warmth enter from the top of your head, moving down your neck to your shoulders, flowing into your heart, expanding so much that it moves to your chest and your stomach, down your arms, your legs, to your heels and toes. Picture yourself a beautiful, bright light of energy, so full that is going to come through the fingertips and through the toes and through the crown of your head. Feel the energy vibrating through the skin, the warmth, through the muscles, down into the bones. Hopefully part of the positive is trying classes online that you've never tried. Doing new things that we never thought to. For those of you who are new to this class, that's such a positive thing. Maybe you can only do 10 minutes, but I promise, with anything, the more that you put practice in, the more benefit you will receive. The hardest thing is showing up. Telling yourself, I'm going to do it right now, not later. Now I want you to picture everybody's energy, all those white, beautiful, bright lights. It's flooding your house. It's going through the outdoors, and it's connecting together to the world, from the United States to Russia to China to everywhere in between. Letting our energy unite. I want you to take that breath, bring that energy from around the world back into you. grow. Now very slowly, gently wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. If you're laying on your back, gently bend your knees, roll to the side, and stay there for 3 breaths. Slowly, in your own time, come up to a seated position. And if you're not ready, that's okay. You can always take longer for yourself. I want you to just one more time breathe. And as you exhale, release. Think of all of those positives. Keep them to the forefront. Let the negatives dissolve away to the ground that we sit on. Bring your fingertips to the side. Breathe in, reaching up. Breathe out, reaching wide. One more time. Breathing in. Take that energy from around the world, grab it, and bring it right to your heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to have you back in class. Please let me know if you did it. Give me any constructive criticism. Love you.